Facts, where horror lies.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the first day of Scream Factory week, and I wanted to review a movie from 1990 called I Come in Peace, or aka known as Dark Angel. Now, I was originally going to review Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror from Scream Factory, but when it came down to it, I just wasn't in the mood last night to watch that. So this was a blind buy I had bought. It was only like $8 on Amazon, brand new. And it's a Scream Factory release. I didn't think it was at first, but it does say Scream Factory on the spine. But when you start it up, it says Shout Factory. So I wasn't actually sure, so I looked it up, and it is a Scream Factory title. It was one of their first ones, I think. But general synopsis: alien drug dealer comes, and he's basically killing humans because the endorphins in our brain he sells for good money on his planet and all that. And it's just cheaper for him to harvest his drugs here and all that, basically by killing humans, you know. And Dolph Lundgren, he there's a setup. I don't want to give away too much, but there's a setup in the beginning of the film that makes it to where he gets a new partner, and him and this new partner from the FBI have to basically prove that this is an alien and all that, because no one's believing him and all that. And that's basically the movie. They're trying to stop this alien, basically. And there's a good alien cop from the planet that followed the drug dealer that's trying to stop him, because he basically says if he succeeds and brings this back to his planet, others will realize how easy and cheap it is to get it here, and they'll all come here, and, you know, humans will be dying by the boatloads, you know. So yeah, that's the general synopsis of it. Now, this was directed by Craig R. Baxley, which comes from like a big family of stunt people. So this movie is really action-packed. Now, was like 5 or 6 times, maybe even 7 times in this movie where you see people running from explosions. So there's tons of explosions in this thing. You know, but that's badass. I mean, what do you expect when you're getting into an action movie from 1990 that a lot of people don't really talk about, you know? But yeah, the acting in this was actually really decent. Dolph Lundgren was really enjoyable. I really did dig him. And a little short fun fact: I guess this is one of only 2 movies Dolph Lundgren has like short brown hair. This and The Punisher. So do with that information what you will. But badass effects. There's some really innovative camera effects in this, like the movements when he's shooting this disc out of his arm. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. But he has this weapon. It's like a magnetized disc, like a CD basically, and it just goes around the room and slits everyone's throat pretty much. But yeah, the camera effect they use for that's really badass. There's a lot of cutaways that are done really creatively. Like there's this blade that comes out of his arm piece that he stabs into people's foreheads to basically extract the endorphins and stuff. And they do a couple cutaways with that are really cool. This is one of the best one-liners I've ever heard in an 80s action movie, because the main alien dude, who was really badass, by the way. I got a comment on his acting. He doesn't have a whole lot of lines. Really, his only line is "I come in peace," and he says it really creepy-like, but he says it in almost every kill he does. He'll say, "I come in peace," and it's just a really badass. Just the way he says it and everything is really badass. But he says it to Dolph Lundgren at the ending shot, and Dolph Lundgren has this one-liner back to him that's just badass. It just encapsulates the 80s in one movie, you know, pretty much. This was 1990, and this pretty much takes all the good things from 80s action movies and puts them all in one movie to kind of, to me, sum up the 80s, you know, because this is really, it wants to be like an action movie, a police procedural, a sci-fi movie. This has a lot of buddy cop elements, like Beverly Hills Cop or something, you know, so there's that. And they do it all pretty well, actually, you know. I commend everybody involved with this film. I don't hear about this film ever. Like I said, I only picked it up because it was Dolph Lundgren and $8 on Amazon for the Blu-ray. But yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up because I've never seen it over $10, so you can't lose, you know, for that price. Now, quick thoughts on the transfer. Usually with high-def transfers of old movies, the nighttime scenes are usually really grainy. And that's one of the big problem with this movie is it's about 95% nighttime scenes. So you do get a lot of grain. It's that's just the way it is. It's an old movie, but yeah, there's not really many daytime scenes at all. So colors aren't really gonna pop. I mean, the only thing really popping is like flames and explosions. Those are obviously really bright, really crisp, nice. The opening credits and stuff like the lettering are really bold and nice, but other than that, don't expect a really crystal clear picture with this. I mean, it was a low budget. I think it was just a low budget movie from the 90s. So it's not that clear, but it's all right. It's for what this was. I'm sure it's a step up from the DVD. Like I said, it was a blind buy for me. So yeah, for like I said, under $10, you can't go wrong. Not many special features, just a little tiny short 24-minute mini documentary type thing. Basically interviews with Dolph Lundgren, the director, and the guy who played, what's his name? Brian Benben. He played the partner from the FBI, the buddy. And it was pretty cool. You could tell it was filmed. I don't know if it was filmed specifically for this release. I feel like it would say new if it was. But it's in HD, as the interviews are, and they look older, so it was filmed recently. But the thing is, though, when they show a lot of clips from the movie, and the clips from the movie look like they're scanned from like a VHS or something. It's really bad quality as far as that goes, but they give you a decent amount of information on especially like the explosions and the whole stunt aspect of it. They give you some info on the guy who played the alien. Like, supposedly he was an Olympic athlete from Germany who was like 6'8" and all that. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, a theatrical trailer, and it has like a poster gallery. So there's no commentary, unfortunately. I wish they would have included a commentary because I would have loved to hear it. But yeah, I give this whole presentation an 8 out of 10. It was really enjoyable, has a lot of rewatchability. Transfer could have been better, but for under $10, can't complain. Now, it does, when I got it, it was packaged under the original, or it was packaged under the new title, Dark Angel. So it does have that reversible cover, and I was going to keep it at that, but after watching the movie, this cover fits it better to me. I mean, explosions, the flying disc, and I come in peace. And like I said, that line is said about 10 times in the movie. And, with the last quote Dolph Lundgren has, it fits the movie a lot better. So I'm going to keep it as I come in peace. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all next Monday. Anyways, peace.